So once again, when people come at you and say like, Jesus never actually said he was God, or he denied it in the Gospels, and they can point at certain verses. It is really, you have to understand that this is really just the voice of the devil, just like in Genesis 3. Has God really said, has Jesus really said he was God? And the answer is unequivocally yes, he did say that. But he did avoid a very clear statement at certain times in his ministry. And why is that? One of them was divine timing, and I described this in some detail in the past few days, mornings, but there is one more, and one more reason, and that is Jesus wanted to avoid political misunderstanding. He was not interested in becoming king of Israel through political means, through power. This was very important because this is very crucial because the Jewish people were expecting a political Messiah. Okay, this was one of the disappointments with Jesus, because they were looking for someone to overthrow Rome, to lead a glorious rebellion, overthrow Rome, and set Israel free. And if Jesus were publicly proclaimed as Messiah or God, then this would have meant that there would be a political rebellion, and it would have all gone the wrong way, and that didn't happen. So Jesus did not want to be known as God for the wrong reasons, not for political reasons. And it's not the same, but it's similar, that there were demons actually in the story. Jesus speaks to demons who know who he is. Demons recognize him, of course. They know him from creation. They used to be angels. They knew him personally, and they recognize him in this human being. And and Jesus is saying, you're not going to talk about me because I am not going to be known from the wrong sources. Okay, I don't want demons to testify about who I am. So in Capernaum at the synagogue, Mark 1:24-25. The demon says, I know you who you are, the Holy One of God. And Jesus rebuked him, saying, hold your peace, be quiet, and come out of him. Okay, he says quiet to the demon. And then there are several cases where he deals with demons. There are exorcisms, and Jesus very clearly speaks. Mark 1:34, and he healed many that were sick of divers diseases, and cast out many devils, and suffered not the devils to speak, because they knew him. Another one is Mark 3:11-12. Unclean spirits, when they saw him, fell down before him and cried, saying, you are the Son of God. And he straitly charged them that they should not make him known. Okay, this is very important. Jesus refuses the testimony of unclean spirits. It's no accident. He did not want it. He did not want it. He was just not interested in this. His ministry and his divinity should not be announced and validated by unclean spirits. That is not the source that he wanted. The same way as he did not want to be a political Messiah. And this was a very important point in his ministry, and this was one of the powerful reasons why he held back. He did not say to the demons, don't say I am God, because he did not believe himself to be God. He did not say, no, I'm not going to become your king, because he will not eventually be the king of Israel in the millennial reign. He will, but then and there, it was not time yet. He did not mean to be a political Messiah, a political king. No, he is the divine ruler. He is God Almighty, and he's not going to be proclaimed by politicians or by demons. That's just not the case. I hope that answers some questions. God bless you.